The homeless are a group of people who value survival. They detach from the community and bond with one another. They are a social group that creates their own culture. Homelessness is a problem that's far from personal. We as Christians are responsible for the success and prosperity of each other. We tend to think of the homeless as white males who are physically fit and mentally stable, but in reality, the homeless population consists of a diverse group of individuals with various backgrounds and health conditions. We see homeless people often and have an understanding of their struggle, but still we pass judgment and lack empathy. The method used for counting the homeless can vary from a count of those who utilize homeless shelters, transitional housing, and homeless assistance programs. It's difficult to count the number of homeless people in America because of their movement from place to place. The National Law Center on Homeless and Poverty estimates that there are 700,000 to 2 million homeless people in America on any given night. The homeless population is made up of 44% men, 13% women, and 7% teenagers. If the homeless are unable to utilize resources and act accordingly to the norms of society, they are unable to obtain mobility or assimilate into society. Even with social programs such as cash and food assistance, mothers with children make up 36% of the homeless population. Many individuals who are homeless suffer from substance abuse and do not have the support system needed to seek help. Others are unemployed due to lack of job skills or education. As a result of these dilemmas, people have less chance of obtaining jobs, are incapable of maintaining mental stability and functioning properly in society, and have an inability to overcome obstacles, and are unable to access resources to obtain mobility. The homeless are a community of their own. They socialize, provide support for one another, and also fall victim to violent crimes, most of the time from people outside of their community. In 2010, the total number of violent acts totaled 113, the number of non-lethal attacks 89, and the number of lethal attacks 24. Beatings at 50%, assault with deadly weapon 37%, shootings at 5%, rapes, sexual assaults at 3%, multi-medium exploration at 2%, harassment at 2%, and setting victims on fire at 1%. And these are all hate crimes against people who are homeless just because they are homeless. Consequences of an influx in homeless population will cause a strain on society, economically, socially, and health-wise. Taxpayers cover the increased cost of social programs to support the homeless. Housing assistance costs $605 for temporary or permanent housing placement versus $2,897 for in and out shelter costs. Society is open to infectious diseases such as tuberculosis and HIV that go untreated in the homeless community because of lack of medical care. There is a $15,000 per year incarceration cost for homeless who are arrested. Homeless people themselves suffer also. The homeless are open to physical and sexual abuse, subject to hate crimes and discrimination, and lack food and resources that provide substantial quality of life. The solution to improving the state of our homeless community is funding. Our federal and local government must pour more money into social programs to assist people in need. We must reevaluate who and what is important. Protection for our citizens must start here in the United States of America. Members of our society are dying because they do not have the essential needs to maintain a substantial quality of life. In 2010, the cost for a fighter plane was $93 to $120 million, versus the cost for an average apartment in Riverside, California, which was $1,162 per month. Our government should redirect funding to provide support for people in need. The United States of America is such an individualistic society that we expect every man to fend for themselves without providing adequate resources for all. Yes, there are social programs that are available for people who are destitute, and people who take part in these programs continue to live below the poverty level. We must reevaluate and revamp our social programs to keep up with the changing times and cost of living. We need to utilize grants and fundings made available under laws such as the Stewart-McKinley Homeless Assistance Act of 1987 and provide resources for our homeless population.